high call series.
Okay, children, so now I have completed the lesson part regarding the Southern Plateau. It's time for us to do something with the activities of it, right? So the activity starts with the fill in the blanks question. There are 5 sentences given there, and every sentence has a blank also, right? 5 sentences are there, and for every sentence there is a blank which we need to complete based on what we have learned in the lesson. Okay, so we need to complete these blanks based on what we have learned in the lesson, right? Okay, so first one, the Southern Plateau is a dash in shape. We have discussed this in the lesson also. No? The coastal region comes, the peninsular India comes in a V shape, and up top we have the Vindhyasatpura mountains, right? So the shape of a Southern Plateau is almost in a triangular shape, isn't it? Yes. So Southern Plateau is a triangle in shape. Black soil is good for growing. What crop grows well on a black soil? What is a crop that grows very well on black soil? It's a cotton. Cotton grows very well on black soil, isn't it? Yes. The Southern Plateau is divided into 2 parts by Dash Valley. So we know that the areas to the east of a Thar Desert and the south of Northern Plains come under the Southern Plateau. But this is divided into 2 by something in between. The north of this thing is called the Central Highlands and the south of this is called the Southern Plateau. So what is that thing which divides the Southern Plateau into Northern Highlands and the Central Plateau, the Deccan Plateau? Yes, that is called the Narmada Valley, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Narmada Valley that divides the Southern Plateau into Northern Highlands and Deccan Plateau. Next, the Hirakud Dam is built on Dash River. On which river is Hirakud Dam built? Mahanadi, isn't it? It's built on the river Mahanadi, right? Then, Dash and Dash are beautiful hill stations in the Southern Plateau. So, which are the beautiful hill stations in the Southern Plateau? Ooty and Kodaikanal, isn't it? Yes. So, Ooty and Kodaikanal are the beautiful hill stations, right? Okay, so now we will check it with the answers. Southern Plateau is a triangular in shape. Black soil is good for growing cotton. The Southern Plateau is divided into 2 by the Narmada Valley. The Hirakud Dam is built on Mahanadi River, and Ooty and Kodaikanal are beautiful hill stations, right? The Southern Plateau is a triangular in shape. The black soil is good for growing cotton. Southern Plateau is divided into 2 parts by Narmada Valley. The Hirakud Dam is built on Mahanadi River. Ooty and Kodaikanal are beautiful hill stations. Okay. So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read these sentences once again. Okay. Second exercise, write T for true and F for false. So 5 sentences are given there. Some of them may be right, some of them may not be right. May be right means what? Yeah, they may not agree or may agree with what we have learned in the lesson. So we need to check whether these sentences agree with what we have learned in the lesson. If they agree with what we have learned in the lesson, then we call it a true statement. If they disagree with what we have learned in the lesson, then we say it as a false statement. Okay. So we need to check what we have in the sentences and match. Cross-check that with what is there or what we have learned in the lesson. Right? So first one is the southern plateau is triangular in shape. It's a true statement, isn't it? Because we know that, down south of Aravalli Mountains, India Satpura Mountains, it's a triangular in shape because the coastal region is in a triangular shape. The western Ghats are not as high as the eastern Ghats. Western Ghats are higher than eastern Ghats, isn't it? Western Ghats are higher, eastern Ghats are lower, but the coastal plain is wider in the east, but narrow in the west, isn't it? Yes. So the statement is a false one because Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Black soil is good for growing cotton. Right statement. Black soil is good for growing cotton. Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built on the river Krishna. It's true again. And Bangalore is called the pink city of India. Which is called the pink city of India? Jaipur, isn't it? Yes, Jaipur is called the pink city of India. Now this is IT capital of India. Bangalore is called as the IT capital of India. So that's a false statement. So shall we check these answers with the answers? Yes. Southern plateau is a triangular in shape. It's a true statement. The Western Ghats are not as high as Eastern Ghats is a false statement because Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Black soil is good for growing cotton is a true statement. Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built on the river Krishna, a true statement. Bangalore is called the pink city of India is a false statement because Jaipur is known as the pink city of India. Isn't it? Right. Now, I'll keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can, read it once again yourselves. Right? Match the following. So section A has some names, section C has some descriptions also given there. What we need to do is we need to match the names with the descriptions. So Southern Plateau is the first one given there. Southern Plateau looks like a triangle is a correct answer, isn't it? The Southern Plateau looks like a triangle. The Western Ghats have hill stations, both the Ooty and the Kodaikanal are on Eastern Ghats. Okay, fine. Looks like okay. Are higher than Eastern Ghats is the right answer, isn't it? The Western Ghats are higher than Eastern Ghats. Kolar is a famous gold mine. Yes, we have gold mine here, right? Ooty is a hill station, isn't it? Ooty is a hill station, and the Hirakud is the name of a dam which is actually constructed on a Mahanadi, isn't it? Yes. So Southern Plateau looks like a triangle. The Western Ghats are higher than Eastern Ghats. Kolar is a famous gold mine. Ooty is a famous hill station, and the Hirakud is the name of a dam, right? Shall we check the answers once? Southern Plateau D. D looks like a triangle. Western Ghats C are higher than Eastern Ghats. Kolar E. E. Gold mine. Ooty A hill station. Hirakud B. Dam. Right? Now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that we can have a look at both the sections and then the matches. Right? Pick the correct answer. So 5 sentences are given there. In all the 5 sentences, there is a bracket which has 2 options in it. Okay? Every sentence has a part in the brackets which have got 2 options. Now, okay, the Southern Plateau is divided into 2 parts by the river Ganga, Narmada. Which river does divide the Southern Plateau into 2 parts? We have seen it, Narmada Valley. So, which river does flow through the Narmada Valley? Is it possible for Ganga to flow through Narmada Valley? The valley is known as Narmada Valley because river Narmada flows through that, isn't it? So, what is the right answer? Narmada. Right? The eastern Ghats are higher or lower? Lower. Why? Yeah, western Ghats are higher than eastern Ghats, isn't it? Yes. Deccan Plateau slopes from which direction to which direction? In the lesson we have seen it. Most of the rivers originate at the west and flows towards the east and join Bay of Bengal. Huh? Isn't it? Kaveri, Penna, Krishna, Godavari, Mahanadi. So all these rivers has its origin either on the central land like Mahanadi or on the western Ghats like the remaining rivers. From there they flow towards the east and join Bay of Bengal, isn't it? So from where to where does the Deccan Plateau has its slope? From west to east. Which direction? From west to east. Next, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built on which river? We have it in Andhra Pradesh, isn't it? Yes. Does Mahanadi flow through Andhra Pradesh? No. We have a Krishna over here, and the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is constructed on river Krishna. Gold or diamond mining is carried on only in Karnataka in India. So what mining is done in Karnataka? Gold mining or diamond mining? Gold mining, isn't it? The Kolar Gold Field. The Kolar Gold Field is the only gold mine region in India. Okay. So what are the answers? Shall we check it once? Yes. The Southern Plateau is divided into 2 parts by the river Narmada. The eastern Ghats are lower. The Deccan Plateau slopes west to east. Then Nagarjuna Sagar Dam is built on the river Krishna. Gold mining is carried on only in Karnataka in India. Okay. So now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read the complete sentences once again. Now we have answer the following questions. First question, what is a plateau? What is a plateau? A plateau is a highland which is almost flat at the top. A highland is just like a hill, but with a flat top is called a plateau. Name the mountain ranges surrounding the southern plateau. Which are the mountain ranges that are around the southern plateau? The Aravalli Hills, the Vindhya Mountains, the Satpura Range, the Rajmahal Hills are the mountain ranges surrounding the southern plateau. So, which are they? The Aravalli Hills, the Vindhya Mountains, the Satpura Range, the Rajmahal Hills. 3. How do the rivers on the plateau get their water? So we know there are some rivers flowing through this plateau. Now, how do they get water? The rivers get on the plateau get water from the streams flowing down from the uphill regions near the plateau. So there are some hills very close to or near the plateau from where there are plenty of streams flowing down, and these streams flow together to form these rivers. So from where does these rivers in the plateau get the water? The rivers in the plateau get water from the streams that are flowing from the hills nearby. Next. Name the minerals found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. Chota Nagpur is to the east of the central highland. Okay. So iron, coal, manganese, mica and bauxite. Which are they? Iron, coal, manganese, mica and bauxite are the minerals found in Chota Nagpur plateau. What kind of a soil is good for growing cotton and oil seeds? So which soil is the most suitable soil for growing cotton and oil seeds? Which is either black soil is good for growing cotton and oil seeds. So which type of soil is good? Black soil is good for growing cotton and oil seeds. Now, what's a plateau? A plateau is a highland which is almost flat at the top. Name the mountain ranges surrounding the southern plateau. The Aravalli Hills, the Vindhya Mountains, the Satpura Range, the Rajmahal Hills are the mountain ranges surrounding the southern plateau. Now, how do the rivers on the plateau get their water? The rivers on the plateau get the water from the streams flowing down from the uphill regions near the plateau. Right? Now, name the minerals found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. Iron, coal, manganese, mica, bauxite are the minerals found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. What kind of soil is good for growing cotton and oil seeds? Black soil is good for growing cotton and oil seeds. Right? So now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can have a look at these questions and the answers once again. Okay? Project. Make the list of the hills and minerals found in the southern plateau. So, what are the hills that we can find around the southern plateau, and what are the minerals that we get from the southern plateau? We need to make a list of it. Okay, right? Yes. The hills we find in the southern plateau are the Aravalli Hills, the Satpura Hills, the Aravalli Hills, the Vindhya Hills, the Satpura Range, Rajmahal Hills, Nilgiri Hills, Annamalai Hills, Cardamom Hills, Mahadeveswara Hills, Veligonda Hills, Tirumala Hills, Papi Hills, Nallavala Hills, Domali Hills, Madugula Hills, Sirumai Hills, Javadi Hills, Bastar Hills, Mettur Hills. How many are there? 18 hills are there. Which are they? Aravalli Hills, Vindhya Hills, Satpura Range, Rajmahal Hills, Nilgiri Hills, Annamalai Hills, Cardamom Hills, Mahadeveswara Hills, Veligonda Hills, Tirumala Hills, Papi Hills, Nallamala Hills, Domali Hills, Madugula Hills, Sirumai Hills, Javadi Hills, Bastar Hills, and Mettur Hills. Now, the second part is the minerals found in the southern plateau. Which are the minerals we find? Iron, coal, manganese, mica, and bauxite are found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. Kolar gold mines are in Karnataka. Bauxite, uranium, manganese, limestone, and mica are mined in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. In some regions in Telangana, we get coal also. Then, iron is found in Tamil Nadu. So, what are the minerals found there? Iron, coal, manganese, mica, and bauxite are found in the Chota Nagpur plateau. Kolar gold mines are there in Karnataka. Then bauxite, uranium, manganese, limestone, mica are found in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. In some regions of Telangana, we get coal also. Then iron is found in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Okay, I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can copy down the list of the hills and the minerals also. Right? You can copy down that. Project work. Mark these on the outline map of India. So, on a map, we need to mark the following. What are they? The Malwa Plateau, the Chota Nagpur Plateau, the Eastern Ghats, the Western Ghats, and the river Godavari. So, this is India. This is India, and we know Malwa Plateau is actually in between Vindhya and Satpura ranges, isn't it? Vindhya and Satpura ranges. So, we have Vindhya ranges here, Satpura ranges here. So, this is an area where we can have the Malwa Plateau. Then, Chota Nagpur Plateau is on the eastern side. In the eastern side. So, it will be somewhere here. The mountain ranges on this side is called the Eastern Ghats, and on this side is called the Western Ghats. And Godavari actually comes in this way. Right? So, shall we check it once? See? Malwa Plateau is here in between the Vindhya and the Satpura range. Chota Nagpur Plateau is located here. Eastern Ghats are the mountain ranges on this side, and the Western Ghats are the mountain ranges on the western side. And Godavari flows in this direction and joins here at the Bay of Bengal. Right? Okay. I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can Just have a look at it, and if you have any empty map of India with you, you can mark and practice them also in that. Right? Okay, that is the end of the lesson as far as the Southern Plateau the lesson is concerned. So in the next class we will be taking with another lesson. So till then, take care, stay home, bye.